Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. Before I get into this battle, I want to talk about something. The first thing I want to talk about, I'm starting to get a lot of reports from different, leagues and, different fans that, like this battle rapper X, Y, and Z is not showing up to the battle. Like, why aren't you guys talking about it? What the hell? Like, you guys need to be talking about this. Like, listen, this is what I want to say. First of all, a lot of you leagues out here that's booking people already know that a lot of these battle rappers have an issue with like no showing, not showing up to events, not, like promoting, not doing all these different things. So for y'all to be like crying to bloggers right now, I don't really get it, at this point. Like I get that you guys are trying to make a name for yourselves and you're trying to book, like talent that's higher end, and you falling into like, situations to where you're giving these people deposits and they're just not showing up. My thing with you guys is let the bloggers know ahead of time, like who you guys are planning on booking, what you're thinking about doing. And then that way we can give you guys like some sort of, maybe information on what we may know, like behind the scenes, or what we may know, like, dealing with knowing these battle rappers like all these years before you end up booking like a battle rapper. And then like when they don't show up for a battle, you want to cry to the bloggers all mad and pissed off at bloggers that they're not reporting on it. First of all, this is what I want to say. Bloggers do not have to report on everything. We don't, you know what I mean? I kind of started that thing where I was talking about like battle rappers no showing and shit like that. I kept doing it. Then it got to a thing where people were talking about battle rappers no showing, which is cool. I think that there needs to be press on that. I think people need to talk about that. But I'm kind of in a space to where, I'm kind of tired of talking about no-shows. I'm kind of tired of talking about people not showing up for battles and, people running off with deposits and things like that. I'm tired of it. I know y'all probably tired of hearing about it. So it's kind of just like I only have a limited amount of time to blog. If I'm going to sit down and talk about something, turn on the camera, it's going to have to be worth my while to sit down and talk about, period. Or I just really have to want to talk about something for me to sit down, edit up something, and throw it on YouTube for you guys to watch. So I can't just blog on everything. I used to be able to do that. Now I can't do it. I have a real life. I've got real bills. I got real stuff going on. I've got kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't just do that. But if it's warranted and it's really worth it, I will do that. But y'all have got to pay attention to who y'all booking. And with that being said, New Jersey TWORK, I'm not dissing you or nothing, but I'm hearing that you got a battle that's coming up with SWAVE 7. SWAVE 7 went on Black Compass Media and he's basically talking and he's saying, like, yo, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to write for this battle. I'm having trouble writing for this battle because I don't know if New Jersey TWORK is going to show up. I haven't heard him promote the battle. I haven't seen him promote the battle. Everything is lining up to him not showing up for the battle. And if he don't show up to the battle, me and him about probably have real personal issues going into this situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about fighting and nothing. I mean, maybe personal issues, like he just might not like him after that. They might not talk no more. He might just have a bunch of crazy negative things to say about him. Like, that could happen if New Jersey TWORK doesn't show up to this battle. But that would be on New Jersey TWORK if you don't want to show up to the battle. I do want to say this. I didn't even know y'all was battling until SWAVE 7 and New Jersey TWORK was sitting there talking about lockdown. And SWAVE was like, yo, I got you next. And, New Jersey TWORK is kind of sitting there like, oh, yeah, I got you, So I don't even know if that's about to go down. So that's another thing you guys got to be careful about. And then you booking TWORK. I'm not dissing you, TWORK, but you got a history of doing this. I got to say it. So it's kind of just like, why do y'all keep booking him? If it's not the URL, why are y'all booking him? Is he just giving y'all a crazy cheap rate? Or are you just trying to like get some of his star power? Or like, what is it? Why are y'all booking him? I don't get it. I'm not trying to stop his money, but he's got problems doing this. What's the problem? And then I'm seeing BRIZZ RAWSTEEN, taking deposits. JC taking deposits. I don't know if JC, you cleared that situation up over there with UK with Shoddy Horrors or Apex. I don't know if you cleared up that situation. But as far as I'm hearing, you took some deposit, recently, and You didn't show up to a battle. Like, what is going on, JC? I don't know. I'm curious. You know, you showed up to the Shotgun Suge battle. Obviously, you're going to show up to that. But, you know, the smaller leagues, they're talking about, you know, they're paying you to battle. And I don't want to say the numbers, but it's laughable. You know what I mean? Like, from what you, like, I don't know if you need the money or if you're just looking for quick jukes or, you know what I mean? Like, just to get money from people real quick. But you trying to go out overseas battling for, like, bruh, it's a small number, bruh. And I ain't even gonna do you like that to talk about. It's a real small number. You know, I wouldn't have it's not even enough for a deposit for people. You know, so, but you taking deposits now, BRIZZ RAWSTEEN, you supposed to have a battle coming up Saturday, you know, and you haven't hit up the person that gave you deposits, like a deposit. Like, what is going on with y'all, bruh? I'm sick of hearing about it. I didn't expect BRIZZ to kind of do something like this, but then again, I did. With the pressure of everything that's going on with BRIZZ RAWSTEEN, he's not responding to anybody. You know, BRIZZ normally responds to me. He's not responding about anything I message him with. You know, people are saying BRIZZ RAWSTEEN is MIA. Something's going on with his Twitter, so people thinking, they might have something to do with it. Some people thinking that BRIZZ RAWSTEEN is suspended. There's a lot of pressure. A lot of battle rappers got him in his bars now. You know, in their bars now. There's a lot. People looking at him like, yo, like you running from fights now. You know, so there's a high probability that BRIZZ RAWSTEEN probably wouldn't show up to a battle if he gets booked for something. But, you know, he gets booked anyway. I don't know if they booked him ahead of time, or I don't know if he was booked after that situation with Murder Mook, but he was booked. Me personally, as a league owner, I would be looking at that like, nah, BRIZZ, I need confirmation that you about to show up to this. You know, you better start promoting. You better start doing something. If there's no promotion, I'll be hitting BRIZZ up like, yo, I need my money back, bro. It is with my bad, BRIZZ, but I don't trust you, bro. You know, it's too much going on. I need my money back. You know, so it is what it is. But BRIZZ RAWSTEEN hasn't hit the league back up yet. They've been trying to reach out to BRIZZ. And I think he's trying to, you know, move into a direction of not going to the battle. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna fall into a point to where, and then like the league is telling me like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, or somebody that's speaking on behalf of the league is saying like, yo, like, you know, what's up with these US battle rappers? Why y'all keep booking them? Listen to me. You guys are booking US battle rappers because they're lit. You taking a chance on them. You putting your overseas brand on the line for US battle rappers, then getting pissed off when they don't show up. When they have a history, a lot of these guys, of not showing up. Stop booking them. Book Head Ice. He ain't got nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get him lit. Book him. Or something. If you're going to book somebody, book somebody. He got a passport. He ain't really about that. He can go overseas. You know what I'm saying? Book somebody like that. Listen to me. I'm just playing ice. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is on that. I don't get it. I really don't. You know, but, you know, y'all gonna keep complaining to bloggers and getting mad that we ain't blogging about it. But y'all gonna keep doing it and booking the same people and expecting like, no. Next time somebody book New Jersey TWORK and he don't show up, you ain't gonna hear nothing from me. Other than that's what you get. That's what you're gonna hear. The next time a small league books JC, he don't show up, that's what you're gonna get. That's your fault. I'm sorry. It ain't my fault. You're not paying me to promote you. You're not paying me or trying to hit me up to get like a consultation or something. You're not paying me like for advice. But you know, you all want to come to me and like complain later. Like, no, like I'm sick of it, bro. And we about to get into I'm just sick of that, bro. Every time I look at my notifications, it's fans, it's this and that. They didn't show up. They didn't show up. Why would you buy a pay-per-view or a ticket to go see this person if you know goddamn well they got a history of this? I wouldn't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that is what it is on that. You know what I'm saying? But QUBAN versus Swamp, the battle has dropped. I talked to Swamp, and he's basically telling me like, yo, I had a battle with QUBAN, like I beat him clearly, but I had like a, you know, like a stumble, you know what I mean? In the battle with QUBAN, it wasn't that bad, I still beat him. The battle drops. Body Bag Battle League is the league. I've been to like one of their events before. I do want to say they will take care of you when you go out to their events. Shout out to them. I had no issues like going to their event. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So if that's something y'all want to see, a battle you want to see on that event, I would highly recommend you go to the event. It's actually a good time going there. Now the battle drops. It's a one-rounder. I'm watching QUBAN. And, I'm listening to QUBAN's bars, and it's pretty much this is what you're going to get when you're listening to it.
You know the situation I got him in, dummy. The plans to leave you over the ottoman. Bloody. Body and swamp will turn me to a monster. Solomon Grundy. Swamp.
A lot of simplistic bars. I don't know how much time they had to prepare for each other. I don't know if they had a week. I don't know if they had 2 weeks. I don't know if they had a month to prepare for each other. I didn't really ask that. The thing I talked about Swamp with was something that I'm going to talk to y'all about later, So basically, battle goes down, and I didn't see anything too crazy with QUBAN, but he had a consistent round. I'm watching Swamp's had a clear elevation of levels.
Boy, I beat your stupid ass to fuck up. You wind up just like drugs, fucking with an OG, aiming for the moon and end up seeing stars.
You can see that the writing was a little bit better. You can see the performance was a little bit better. And then this happens.
Keep your distance, my nigga. Damn, I'm fucking up. Now I said that to say this. Oh. Damn, man.
Get it back.
The homeboy been mushed the fuck out of Don Marino. Mush me.
So I'm kind of into the point to, I talked to Swamp before he took the QUBAN battle and before he took the, the Don Marino shit. You know what I mean? I'm kind of talking to him. I'm just like, yo, bro, you need to battle up. You don't want to get into a situation where you're going to be battling people and staying stagnant. One of the reasons why I feel like you should battle up is because you're going to get unmotivated going into battles with people, and you may have problems with choking, or not being your ultimate self going up against these battle rappers. That is the problem, that people come up against when they're battling people that they really don't want to battle. Now, if it's a situation where, let's just say it's the URL, you feel like they're giving you a battle that you don't want, go to another league. It's not the only league. You got King of the Dot, you got Rare Breed Entertainment, Body. Go to another, go to another league and battle. Get somebody that you want. I feel like Swamp Your Name is to the point that you can do that. If they want to offer you like opponents that don't make sense, do that, or you're going to run into situations like this. Even though you battle on Body Bag Battle League, you ended up, I don't think you were motivated for this battle, and you got into a situation where you choked in the battle. I think QUBAN won this battle by default. If you would not have choked in that battle, you probably would have won, but this is the issue that we're going to come up against anytime you get a battle rapper taking battles that they're not motivated for. Now, this is what I want to say. Sue Surf, he went ahead and he did an interview. He's basically talking about the BET Awards. They're like, yo, why didn't you get in on this? And he's like, yo, my brand is not worth having somebody chip away at it for $25,000. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to a certain space. Now, he's talking about a whole different level of money. This is where battle rappers want to get to, the point to where they're turning down money like this. And Surf is telling y'all, you don't want to get to a point to where you're letting people chip away at your brand and it doesn't make sense. It's not worth it. You see what I'm saying? So if you're going to be battle rapping, make sure you're taking battles that you want. Make sure you're elevating or getting better opponents before you get into situations to where you're letting people beat you that probably shouldn't be beating you. You see what I'm saying? Or you may look a certain way and your brand may be chipped away at because now people are going to look at this battle like, yo, Swamp choked against QUBAN. All the work you put in, all the people that you battled, the fire performance you had with your honor, the fire performance that you had, or, beating clearly bad news, then you moving into a space and this is what you're doing. now people are gonna bring this up. You see what I'm saying? So y'all be careful. If you're a battle rapper and you wanna make it to different levels, be careful of the competition that you're choosing to battle. Because at the end of the day, it's a choice. If you don't have a contract to where they can just like throw anybody at you, it's a choice. Like at that point, you can accept or you can deny. And this is a situation to where I probably would have denied, like, you know what I mean, taking a battle with Cuban. You know, no disrespect to Cuban, but I understand it's on a different league. It makes it, you know, more of a case that this is a choice. You know, I would not have taken that battle unless it's something that I would have thoroughly wanted to, you know, to take. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, I ain't about to edit this shit. Every time I be blogging, y'all be texting me and shit like, damn, I be texting everybody. Y'all don't be saying shit. As soon as I go live or I blog, damn. Message after message, calling, God, what the hell, bruh? Is there some cameras in this motherfucker, Alexa? What is this shit? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That's who I got winning, you know what I mean? But Swamp, I do want to say this. Be careful about the next opponents that you take. If you're going to battle anybody, make sure you're super motivated for it. They were already chipping away at your brand talking about, yo, Swamp performance versus Bad News. It wasn't that good. Yeah, he won, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. You know, you needed to make up for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when the timeline of this battle and that, you know, Bad News battle happened, but you've got to elevate, you know, because people are only going to hang on to your honor battle for so long. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. And Bookhead Ice, I'm trying to make this nigga hot. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no battle in like a minute. You know what I'm saying? He been losing like most of his battles. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm trying. Sometimes I got to go through shit like this to make people relevant. Book him on a small league. He done lost the KOTE chain and he's still wearing the little tiny chain. You know what I'm saying? With hope. He needs a bag. Book him. You know what I'm saying? He might show up. Maybe some raises he might show up. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'm just playing. Knowledge the God be setting y'all up. I had to give Knowledge some words earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, he be setting y'all up. Y'all be getting on there thinking y'all all cool, like talking shit. Knowledge be like, yeah. And then what you think? Yeah. And they be falling into it. Head Ice falling into it. Yeah, his race seat with his Motown mic. What you think I'm gonna do? Coming back on here blazing, firing off. See, and set you up. Now you sitting there thinking. You in a geriatric chair thinking like, oh man, next time I see Knowledge, I'm gonna say something else. Trying to think. Be setting y'all up, bruh. And then you gonna say something, and then mine's gonna be worse. You gonna say something worse, mine's gonna be worse. That's right, I said worse. Y'all be letting these people set y'all up, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.